Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for February 16th, 2015. I'm going to do a quicker reading today. I had some card trouble yesterday. Normally I like to do it in the evenings or nighttime, but I'm doing it, well, I guess I changed it up. It depends on what my life is like, but anyway, we're doing this in the morning, and I'm going to do a quick one because I got to deal with my car. My truck broke down yesterday, so anyway, this is my little, I don't know, thing in my house. My house is kind of outdoor. I don't know, you can't really see because the camera can't, but this is my little fish tank area. I have a little fish in there. So, okay. So I'm going to draw one tree magic card, and I'm going to try to just draw two chicken cards. If I need more, then I'll draw more. Good luck. The hazelnut tree. Let's see, oh, that's going to get wet. Okay, I'll put this one here. Okay. And it says, protection and good luck help you advance confidently in the direction of your dreams. Number 44, and this is stable, stable, stable. Stable relations, stable life, stable world around you, very stable. So that's good. Good luck. Chokti, that's how you say it in Thai. That's my cat's name. I say mine, but I'm, taking care of these animals. Mine for 2 years. Okay, so we have ha ha ha, which is getting over things, finally. Getting the space to breathe and getting over things. And we have Aurora, which is a break and a change in the thinking around you. Wowie, you're not supposed to be in the house. Come on. So it's in Easter cat food. So I am going to draw a third card because these are two biggies. Oh, and another biggie. Okay. All right. So this is biggie stuff. Sorry for the 3-card reading. But we have good luck. So no matter what, we have good luck here. And there's nothing nothing traumatic, or this is just a good card overall, but it's coming out of trauma. This is coming out of chronic trauma, chronic life issues, trauma. It's funny, the same set of things, the same patterns, which is interesting because this is about human patterns. The same patterns continue on and on and on and on. They're always happening. The same patterns that people behave. They act out these patterns. They think these I don't even. Yeah, I mean, we can go into the crutch of thinking. I guess there are patterns of thinking, but I guess, yeah, with the ego for sure, there's patterns of thinking. But we all know, we all see what's going on, even though we might give in to the lie, sometimes, or we might get afraid of the lie. But the lies around a situation are even more painful than the situation, because often people get into chronic stress situations because of some pattern that continues to happen over and over and over again. And although it's very, very hard to stop the pattern or to get away from it, because it's always kind of there in humanity. I mean, if you are raped, you're going to see the rapist energy everywhere. If you are beaten, you're going to see the abusive energy everywhere. I mean, it's just there. So this is about actually getting over it. Oh, the wind. I hope my cars don't blow in the water. This is about actually getting over it and getting the space to remove yourself from it and really having the inner strength to not let it affect you anymore. And, I have found that it's more the people, the patterns of thinking of people around you, the fact that nobody can understand you or nobody can support you or everybody wants to turn the problem on you like it's your fault that, there's a rapist tendency in humanity. It's your fault that there's a rapist tendency in humanity. And no, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Are you causing it? No, absolutely not. In fact, the more you are not, the more you are opposite of an energy, the more it's going to present itself to you, because opposites attract. So I get the rapist energy a lot because I have no interest in men. I've only had an interest in 2 men in my entire life, and I don't have an interest in women. I'm not interested in the psychology of most people, but anyway, I just don't. I'll have a lot of, I've had relationships in the past, but it wasn't like I pursued them, they pursued me. So, everybody, when people talk about how I'm attracting rapist energy, I must be doing something, and, that's a perfect example. I could be not further, I'm so uninterested in men's sex drives, it's unbelievable. So, but it's the opposite that attracts. It's the fact that I'm so uninterested that makes me appealing, and it attracts that rapist energy. So anyway, and it can just be subtle. Actually, ironically, it was the first guy that I liked 10 years ago that had been. It was almost like removed from me that got me traumatized. So that's the way it happened in my life. But so then even people you love or people you care about can that you're very close with can also throw you into a trauma of theirs. So. And then when they act on it, and that again, it's the way everybody reacts to things. It's the way everybody handles things, and that's the aurora effect. So, but this is about a break and a change. Oh, this is my phone call. 1 minute. Okay, sorry. So, I had to move everything because they were getting pretty wet over there. Anyway, so we get into this space of actually getting away from whatever situations are, and that we can never fully get away from them. They're going to keep reoccurring, and we need to really make sense of them and integrate them into our lives. So often it's like we need to get away from all the people around us who have an opinion on it, or at least we need to stop talking to people about it, or just kind of get away from the collective phenomena that reoccurs. So if there's one trauma, you'll see it everywhere. And then we need to get away from that. So this is getting over chronic stress, chronic situations, and really actually turning them around where you laugh at it, where there's something that happens and you realize you're over it. And it's not that it doesn't happen. It keeps happening. But you're just so done with it, it's like, the next time you get put in that situation, you're just going to walk away right away. You're going to know better. You're not going to put yourself through that torture, or whatever, whatever it is. Trauma can be anything. I was just thinking about, I was too old and too tired to deal with the same stuff that I was putting up with at that school that I was at here, and I quit. I'm not doing that anymore. And, so it's just that type of energy, like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And, I have to say, I had a client in USA, massage client, and she was such a powerful, amazing woman, and she was very rich because she created a huge hospice agency all over Albuquerque and Santa Fe. And she does not put up with shit. She doesn't. She does not tolerate things. She, she's a very compassionate and understanding person, but she doesn't want to hear the bullshit. She doesn't want to run around the bush. She knows. She's so quick to spot things and know that, you're just going to waste everybody's time. Everybody's going to waste their time in that situation. We'll just end that now, And I always remember that. And if somebody has a problem with me, you know, walking away from things or not doing something, you know, like just giving in, giving up, walking away. I always think about that, and I'm like, you know what? I just saved myself a lot of time and energy and grief and suffering. I mean, I just made it better for everybody, you know. And so anyway, it's about getting away. Look at these are still all getting wet. Getting away from things, right? And taking our break, being strong in it, not letting it affect us emotionally at all, but taking the strength from it and the wisdom from it. And then we have Aurora here, who has to do a break in the change in the collective thinking, and that's what happens when you pull back. All of a sudden, when you subtract an element, you take out an element to the equation, everything changes and everything comes to light. Because all of that energy that was directed at you, whatever that energy was directed at you, it's going to surface for other people to see. And usually it's very silent when there's a trauma, when there's traumatic things going on. Even if it's a collective phenomena, silently everybody targets certain people for that collective phenomena. So you remove the target, you remove the person who's being traumatized, and all of that's going to go somewhere else that can handle it better, and they can see it, and then it can be worked with. And then it's a very visible situation, and there's a break and a change in the vision, actually in the reality. You know, this is aurora is the light that comes in and people can see it, but light is a physical thing. You know, I mean, if you're in the daytime or you're in the dark, in the dark of the night or the light of the day, that's a very different physical experience. So this is about the light of the physical experience is actually changing. Okay, and then we move. This is my clarifying card, and it's another break and a change. And this is a break and a change in collective thinking, because this is a thought card, the spade. This is a break and a change in the physical world now. And so, you know, the light is the way we perceive things, but it is a physical thing. There's something physical about the lighter energy levels. You know, there's physical. Sound is physical, too. Light is physical too, but this is very, very, very tangible, physical. Like everything you can touch, taste, and feel. The world around you is changing, and you have the resources. You have the resources to rebuild. If there is catastrophe, this is just change. 5 is change. It's change in patterns, change in being, change in change in elements, change in patterns. So. This is about having the inner resources. This is Pleiadia, and she represents the Pleiadian alien race. So they're supposedly the most intelligent and sentient of all the races, like very sensitive and intelligent and empathetic and telepathic. And they get picked on, they get destroyed all the time. You know, that's the thrill of the lower levels, is to destroy the top dog, you know, or the spiritual hierarchy. You know, people want to destroy that spiritual hierarchy. So they destroy their physical reality. The story is that the Pleiadians have had their world destroyed many times by the lower races. And in the spiritual hierarchy, in meaning that they don't have as much mental connection with each other, and they don't have as much emotional connection with each other. So that's what I'm talking about with the spiritual hierarchy. These are the most understanding. They can hear you, they can sense you, they can feel you, and they have to respond in accordance with that, because otherwise it doesn't feel good to them. They are so at one with the people around them that they have to honor the God within all those people. You know, they have to honor everybody with the highest respect, because otherwise it would hurt them to hurt another. You know, so. But anyway, it's about that they actually have the intelligence, like beyond of other people, but the intelligence such as, how to rebuild things, how to be creative. They have this creation within them. They can create like no other also. So they can rebuild and create. And, they can't really be destroyed. They can be, you can build a sandcastle and someone can kick it down or a wave can take it away, but you can rebuild that sandcastle, So it's just about renewal of life, a renewal of physical situations here for the better, and having the strength and stability to be able to move forward. But it's interesting because we have this good luck, this 44 hazelnut tree, and the 44 is actually about the relationships are stable. The relationships are stable, and the physical world is stable. So it's interesting because we have this break in the change in the physical world, but it's stable. And then we have a break in the change in our relationships, but it's stable. So we have that very, very good luck. And it's interesting because we have a little squirrel in this tree. I don't know if you guys can see that little squirrel there. And the squirrel has to do with resources, inner resources. And that's what Pleiadia is talking about. You have the inner resources. So, whatever is beginning new now is a full-on, thumbs-up, 5-star, takeoff. I mean, it is beautiful. It's gonna be great. So we have protection and good luck help you to advance confidently in the direction of your dreams. So we get the confidence, we can go for our dreams, we have protection, and we have luck. And we are over whatever it is. It might be around us or it might be in the world still, but it doesn't affect us and we have to laugh at it. I mean, it's just ridiculous at this point. And it doesn't affect us, it doesn't emotionally or physically affect us at all anymore. And we have this this visibility for other people, and the light has changed, the coloring, the way things are seen, the way a person feels from the light is changing. People are much more clear in what is real and what reality is and who people are. So there's a break and a change in the pattern of the collective, and we have a break and a change in our physical worlds that is being restructured and recreated, and we have this confident moving forward now with good luck. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. My cards are really wet. I guess I can't do this spot anymore, but I wanted to finish the reading here. So I will see you again tomorrow for another daily reading. Thanks a lot. Take care.